everyone, I hope everyone is well and having fun being little and stuff, and today I'm going to be talking about my favourite Little Space movies. They are all girly, there aren't any typically boy ones, like Lego and Pokemon and stuff. Well, not like they're boyish, but you know what I mean. They're all very girly and pink, because I'm very girly and pink. But I do have this in a minute. I've got a list of 10 movies, my top 10 Little Space movies that always get me little. Half of them are on Netflix and the rest you can find on Google. I'll try to put links if I remember. So the first one is one of my favourite movies. It's called Ballerina, and I think in the States and Canada it's called Leap, but in the UK it's called Ballerina. It's about a girl called Felicie, who is a French girl, and a boy whose name I can't remember, but he's her best friend, and they both live in an orphanage, and they escape and they go to Paris, and it's in around the 1800s I think, or the early 1900s, I can't remember, it's in the past. And she goes to a really fancy ballet school and he tries to be an inventor, and it's these two kids surviving pretty much on their own, trying to achieve their dreams, and it's a really sweet movie. It's not the littlest movie, like I sometimes watch it when I'm a little bit bigger, like it's not if you're like 0 to 3, it's not quite down there, but it is still a really good film, and I'm really into ballet. I do ballet in real life and stuff, and I collect Ballerina Barbies, so yeah, that movie's really good. The next one is My Little Pony Twinkle Wish Adventure. This one is, can't remember what's called, G3.5. This is not the ponies from the early 2000s, and it's not the ponies that's out now. It's the one in between that never really got popular. They're very, like, they all look like babies. It's like quite cutesy, just really small and cute, and it never really hit off this generation. And I know that all collectors hate the toys and stuff. I've got a few and I'm getting rid of them, so even I don't like the toys, but the movie is really good. I received the movie as a birthday present and I love it. It annoys my daddy because when the movie finishes I'm too lazy to change the disc, so I leave it on the menu when you press play, and the music plays over and over and over again, and it drives him mad. But I like it, I like the music. Yeah, it's quite a Christmassy movie, but I watch it all year round anyway because it's not super Christmassy. It's not like the Grinch level of Christmas, it's just snowy and stuff, and I think they have a Christmas tree up. But other than that, the movie's fine, and it is really good. It's really cute, and it's all pastel colours and stuff, and it's got some really catchy songs. It's not got all the characters from Friendship is Magic. I think the only character from that is Rainbow Dash and Pinky. But it is really good, I would recommend it, and that is on 123 Movies. Next one is Polly Pocket, Polly World. This film is from the mid-2000s, I think, like 2006-ish. And it's about Polly Pocket, and there is a theme park named after her, and Polly and all her friends are on a TV show being filmed in the park. And it's really good. I remember I had the DVD that came free with my playset of it, and I used to play with it while watching the DVD, like every day. I was obsessed with Polly Pocket as a kid. Next, I am a massive Winnie the Pooh fan. I'm sure you've met Pooh before if you follow me on Instagram. He's my best friend, and I sleep with him every night. He's my favourite character ever. So there has to be a Pooh movie on this list, and my favourite Pooh movie is the Heffalump movie, which is weird because Pooh's barely in that one. The Heffalump movie. Oh, sorry, I squashed Ethel. Sorry. I forgot she was on my lap and I sat Pooh on top of her head. But yeah, the Heffalump movie is about a Heffalump, which is an elephant creature called Lumpy, and Roo, Kanga's son, and their adventures together, and it's a really sweet film. It used to make me cry as a kid. I can't remember why, I can't remember what happens in it now, but I used to cry when I watched it, and I used to sing all the songs all the time. And it's just really sweet. The next one is the Peppa Pig movie. About 1.5 years, 2 years ago, they released Peppa Pig My First Cinematic Experience, and obviously it was in the cinema, and it's loads of new Peppa Pig episodes put together to make a film, and in between each episode there's a live action scene with a girl called Daisy and puppets of Peppa and George, and the puppets are a bit weird. Like when I first watched it I was quite freaked out by them, but Daisy's really nice and the episodes in it are nice. And what they do now, they show the episodes from the movie on Nick Jr. throughout the day, not all the time but quite a lot they do show them. Like she goes to Australia, she meets the Queen, she goes to London, can't remember the other episodes, she goes to the zoo, and it's really nice. Next one is Barbie in the Pink Shoes. Now this is possibly the girliest Barbie movie of all time, because it's about ballet and it's very pink and it's very girly, it's very cutesy. And what happens is Barbie plays a character, I keep forgetting her name, but she plays a character who's a ballerina at a dance school, and then she puts on some magic shoes and it transports her to a magic world where famous ballets like Giselle and Swan Lake are real, and she becomes the main character in each ballet, and when she walks through the line she changes to a different character, like her hair colour changes and everything. And it's probably my favourite movie ever, this one, at the moment, because it changes a lot, and I collect all the dolls of it and stuff. But that is a really cute movie with a really good soundtrack, and that is definitely on it's on YouTube. It's on 123 Movies, and on YouTube there is a short, like a kind of like a sequel to it, an 8-minute sequel, which if I remember I will link in the bio. I didn't know these existed, but Shopkins have movies. They've got quite a lot of movies actually. They released a TV show a while back which was on Pop and Netflix, but it was terrible. But they've since released a series of movies and they are really good. They're really funny and they're so cute. The one I watched was Shopkins World Vacation, which was a lot of fun to watch. It was on Netflix, on UK Netflix. I think they're all on there. So give them a watch. Even if you're not that into Shopkins, like I'm not super into them. I've got a few. I've got some of the Shoppies dolls, but I'm not super into them like other people are. But I still really enjoyed the movie. Next is another one of my favourites, Monster High, Boo York, Boo York. All the Monster High films are good. They get me little, not super little like toddler age, but about 4 or 5-ish. I have a lot of Monster High dolls and I like to watch these movies, but Boo York is my favourite Monster High film. It's so captivating and the soundtrack for it's really good as well. And the doll range for it is really nice and the characters in it are really interesting. There's loads of plots in the film, like between each of the characters, so I would recommend it. It's on YouTube and I think it's on UK Netflix at the moment. There's 2 Monster High movies on Netflix and I think Boo York's one of them. Yeah. Next, 2 films, they're very similar. It's both Care Bears and Hello Kitty versions of Alice in Wonderland. They're both on YouTube and they're about 50 minutes long, but they're so good. Care Bears one isn't the typical Alice in Wonderland about Alice. It's about a girl from the human world that gets taken to Wonderland to replace the princess before an evil wizard takes over Wonderland. And it's really sweet. The only thing about that film is the Cheshire Cat is so annoying. He's got an annoying voice and annoying sunglasses and he raps. And it's just embarrassing to watch. I hate that bit, but the rest of the film is really good. The only thing that puts me off is the Cheshire Cat. But the Hello Kitty one is really cute and it's funny. She's so silly in it and so sweet. The final movie is one that, if you're a girly little, I'm sure you've already watched it, but Barbie, Princess and the Pauper. This film will always have a special place in my heart. It was my absolute favourite movie as a kid, and I remember I used to beg for the dolls for Christmas and birthdays, and I've actually not long got the dolls now, like 10 years later. A lot of Barbie collectors and Barbie fans, this is their favourite, and I'm pretty sure it's the most popular Barbie movie of all time. It's got the old animation from the early 2000s, I believe the movie was 2004, so it's not got like the new animation like the Barbie vlogs and Life in a Dream House and stuff. It is the old one, and it's a Barbie playing Princess Annalise and the brown-haired girl Teresa playing Erica, who is the pauper who works in a clothes shop. It's such a good film, and the villains are great, and the soundtrack's great, and it's all pastel-y, and it just gets me in a little space immediately. Even just the songs, I have them on my phone for when I'm sad, and I listen to them on the bus, and it makes me happy. So those are my top 10 movies to get you into Little Space. Sorry they are very girly. I might do another video with some more gender neutral movies, such as Pokemon and Disney films, but I had to do one on those films because they are the ones I watch the most and I love them. Let me know if you like any of these movies, and if you've got any suggestions for films, feel free to put them in the comments, because I am always looking for more little things to watch and little things to get into, and I would like to hear what you like. Thank you for watching, and I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!